the recording of charge and caution statements and also tendering in the evidence of the charge and caution statement, especially if it leads to confessions. The said charge and caution statement, whose contents the defense seeks the witness to read the court to form part of the court record, has not been admitted on the court record. I find that reading out the contents of that statement to the court at this stage is irregular. The defense can wait for the prosecution to bring the author of the charge and caution statement, in which case they will cross-examine him, and in the event that the prosecution does not call that author, it is still within the power of the defense to have this witness called in as a defense witness in the event that this court finds a case to answer against the accused person. For that reason, let's cross-examine on other areas, but not on the confession or lack of it.
Much obliged, my lord. Afande, you said that you interacted with the suspect.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, Okello.
Are you in possession of information from the suspect? The fact that while he was renting in the US, the landlord chased him because he was using substances or drugs?
No. He did not give me such information, my lord.
Yantegeezaako nti landlord we yali apangisa mu America nti yamugoba kuba yali alina byakozesa.
Afande, would I be right to say you never read the whole of that file?
My lord, I read this file.
File nagisoma.
Will you find it comfortable if I told you to check for that statement in that file?
You specifically point out at a document that you are interested in, because if we are going to let him read through this whole file, what time shall we leave this place? Specify the document you want him to look at.
My lord, let me leave it at that. My lord, at this point, I rest cross-examination.
Okay, thank you. Any reaction?
Yes, my lord, just on, I think, one area. The defense has asked you as to whether you included the statement in your testimony about the accused telling you the consequences of his actions, and you said it was not in your own statement. Do you get my background? Are you following me?
I have not understood you, my lord.
Okay. I'm saying you have been asked by the defense as to whether you included the phrase that the accused told you that he knew the consequences of his actions, and you said that particular phrase is not included in your statement. Yes?
Yes, my lord.
Why is it not? Why didn't you include it in your statement?
My Lord, during the course of investigation, I undertook a lot of tasks and assignments, which some of them may necessarily not be in my statement. But I took them, or I did.
Mu kiseera ekyokunoonyereza naweebwa obuvunaanyizibwa bungi obw'enjawulo era ne mbukola, era ebimu biyinza obutabaamu mu statement yange.
My Lord, that's all.
Okay, I just want to ask him a few questions. Officer,
Yes, my Lord.
just something about the home that you visited and searched.
Yes, my
On
Lord.
the search certificate, Exhibit 11, it is indicated as a house/room. So was it one room? Was it a big house? Help me understand.
It is one room.
Amaka ge twagenda ne tukebera yali muzigo gumu.
And is it just alone? Are there many other rooms in one enclosure?
Yes, there are many other rooms, and this particular one was the last room at the edge of the building.
Waliwo emizigo emirala mu kitundu ekyo naye nga obwonavunaanibwa gwe gwali kusembayo.
And where did you find the knives specifically?
The knives, some were found on the kitchen sink, kind of a sink.
Obwambe obumu bwazuulibwa ku sinki mu ffumbiro.
Others were recovered in a wardrobe.
Obulala bwazuulibwa mu wardrobe.
And there are some that were recovered in a suitcase.
Era obulala bwasangibwa mu suitcase, suitcase eterekebwamu ebintu.
Okay, Mr. Kumbuga, any questions from my asking?
No, my Lord.
And none from us, my Lord.
Officer, thank you so much. It's been a heavy day for you since yesterday. Thank you for testifying and thank you for doing this work.